they are not the oppressor, man. So it's like, the thing is over the whole earth, the so-called white man has oppressed everyone, man. You go into the history of all these empires, what they built off? Conquest, man. Death, slavery, robbery. Why on earth is, you can just go into the fuck they call the British Museum. In the fucking British Museum, why are they gonna have artifacts all over the globe? You're gonna have some shit from Oceania. Like, what the hell is it doing in Britain? But it's, power was consolidated, man. Chief, the so-called white man utilized his military prowess that he had throughout, the 1800s, utilized the technologies of the marine navigation technologies. This is how they managed to colonize the greater parts of the Western world, the Americas, man. Americas was colonized through those marine technologies, which, Jake was already on them technologies.
Yeah, so they did.
But, he basically militarized it. He made it into a form of warfare. Because, there was levels before that. It was like, when you get to the galleys, I can't remember the fucking names of all them boats, man. All them big motherfucking boats that came about after the 1400s, man. We're gone.
You asked for the one in Romans?
Yeah. So from like verse 22, 24, maybe 23.
Romans chapter 1. Discourse.
Yeah.
This is Romans 1 and 24. Wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves.
Yeah, they dishonored them. If you're partaking in homosexual acts, then you are dishonoring your own body, man. So he's saying, oh, don't hurt no one. You're bringing dishonor to humanity. Gone.
You change the truth of the Most High into a lie.
Yeah, so that's a big part of Well, basically, what the so-called white man's done is he's been pushing out his form of truth, which is completely averse to the scripture. He's basically replaced everything that is actually right and true with lies. Done.
You change the truth.
Hey, the thing is these elites are utilizing homosexuality as through sex magic. Children are being sodomized for the sake of witchcraft. What the hell is that? And you can just look into sex magic, man. You got the guys nutting on talismans. They're activating higher level chakras by sodomizing the anus of 5-year-olds. Man, all kinds of traps. Come on, man. What the hell's going on with that shit?
It's called root chakra, man. It's called it's the most potent form of chakra. It's popping someone in the ass, man. Root chakra.
Unsealing, man, them gates. Tearing the fucking veil, man.
And splitting his third eye open. That third eye.
Wide
that
open,
third
man.
eye is getting busted.
Tore open, mate.
Yeah. And leaking after.
The third eye don't exist, man. Don't you know the first eye, man?
Biscuit.
Don't you know the first eye, man?
Hey, leave out the buzzwords.
Yeah, the buzzwords.
The first eye, yeah?
I don't know about that.
Don't follow the ways of the world, man. You say the third eye, the first eye.
We're teaching, man.
Yeah, man, stand your time, man.
You change the truth.
Then listen, man.
Yeah, man, I don't feel that shit.
Going on, read, man.
You change the truth for the Most High into a lie, and worship and serve the Creator more than the creature, more than the Creator.
Yeah, so that's a big part of, because the thing is that even this empire, rulership now, that was created by the Lord. This is a creation, man. Everything you've got out here, all these so-called technologies, development, all this so-called progress. That's meant, that people are worshipping it. That's why people are, killing themselves to get into America, man. Man are like going on, man are starting caravans. You're gonna start from fucking the south of Peru. Your ass is you're next to the Falkland Islands, and then you're talking about going to fucking America to walk. You're gonna walk.
That's hell.
You're gonna be marching on a donkey with a 3-year-old youth. One of them newborn baby hanging off the titty, and then you're just like, we're going to America. I'm like, nigga, what the hell's wrong with you guys, man?
That's on top of the train. The train's going at high speed.
Yeah, the train, the 200 miles per hour. Yeah, man,
holding the baby
winds
tight.
line and shit. some BS, man. On some and them dodgy old school rickety trains.
Yeah, the trains that bounce. That's hell.
But that means that you're worshipping America, because they ain't fighting like that to get to Jerusalem.
Yeah. Some of them guys get killed by the power line on the train, bro.
Yeah.
Get electrocuted to come to America, bro.
But that means you're worshipping the creation, man. And that's why these sins are falling upon the people. For homosexuality to be rife like this, you're just gonna be growing up, yeah? There's all kinds of fine-ass females around. Then your son's gonna be like, I wanna blow some rods. That's a curse. What the hell's going on, man? Man's gonna have a raging heart. He's gonna be seeing another man in his class who's just got this rock hard erection, just all class love. Just look at him, just dead. The thing's solid. It's poking the desk.
They're pre-coming. It's pre-coming over you.
Man's all thinking about the dude. He's just like, hey Ted. He's just looking at him. It's like, yeah, Bill.
This prick's got a boner too.
Like, yo, that's what's going on. That's criminal. I'm like, what the hell is going on in your society? Innit? God damn, imagine you just there, you just got bare men in classes just looking at each other, burning each other.
The scripture speaks about
guys like, who was
burning their lust.
I was there. It's like I was in the changing rooms and I turned around and just Ted was there, and I just like everyone's like, Bill's got an erection. Then they look around, everyone's got an erection, man.
That's
man.
That's wicked, bro. Man, it's so hard. It's coming back.
Oh, man. Yo, read the script, man. Fucking hell, bro. I never heard that before.
For this cause,
I don't know if that's in the script.
For this cause, once I get them up to violent affections.
Yeah, vile affections, man.
Real.
Because the thing is like, what, where's the, if a guy burns an affections toward a female.
Yeah, that.
That's natural. As long as the Lord opens up that womb, there's all kinds of fruits gonna be born from that. Man, a guy could burn so hard, you could have quintuplets, man.
Yeah.
You can have 8 babies pop out at once. God damn. Like, what that, you gonna be, but the nut was so critical.
So
that it was
potent.
just like, so potent. Some concentrated nut, like 8 youths in one go. I don't know what the fuck. How the hell was a pussy even surviving that? 8 kids coming out in one go. God damn, she didn't die or nothing. She's all there like, yeah, this is Tom, this is Bill. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But hey, that's that's the Lord gets down. Lord can fertilize out all kinds of eggs.
Yeah, all kinds of eggs.
How the hell is 8 eggs coming out once? Them niggas ain't even Siamese twins or nothing.
Hey, bro.
8 clean eggs. I'm like, the Lord can hook things up.
There was one time some chick had 10. She had 10 youths at one, bro.
God damn, that top licks, man.
Yeah, that. And it says,
Selassie eyes.
Fucking hell. For even.
Wait, no, that fucking goddamn them Benjamites, they lost their minds, man. What the hell's wrong with him, bro? Selassie just he's dead, man. I used to picking up Selassie. The nigga's dead, man. He's a corpse.
Yeah, he died so long.
How you gonna worship a corpse? I was like, Selassie. Why? Just because he said his conquering line. Man, give me a break, man. Go on.
This prick's supposed to be the conquering lion, but he's wearing a suit.
Yeah.
What about that, man?
Come on, man.
He didn't conquer death.
He didn't conquer death.
I thought death was, and that's already meant to have happened. That was time ago. Death was conquered 2,000 years ago. But then the guy's meant to, he's just like, Selassie, give me a break, man.
Even when you look up the title Conquering Lion, obviously that's our Lord. But when you look up on Wiki, there's thousands of them that name themselves to Conquering Lion.
They say they come from the line of Solomon. They're like, oh yeah, you know, the line of... What's this kid first one called? I can't remember his fucking name, man. But they said, yeah, he's meant to have popped the Queen of Sheba and then have some melon-head youth, man. His name begins with S, man. That's all I know. But God, let's get back into these raging, this is meant to be a light. You know, pride is something that's glorified in this society. But you know, you go into the scriptures. What does it say? What does it say?
Keep going, Romans.
Yeah.
For this cause the Most High gave them up to vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
Yeah, man. You know, she started munching that rug.
Oh man,
She was just a tragedy. A real waste of time. That's, you know, the thing is this is basically the Spirit of the Lord. It's revealing that everything's out of course. Because the thing is all that going down, you're basically just the morals of your society are being eroded, man. That's why it's only a matter of time before they say, oh, you know, just being attracted to kids, it's just a sexual preference. You got the guys trying to push for it. Everyone's like, no.
Yeah, you can marry fucking robots and shit.
Yeah. So you can marry the cow, you can marry the dog, you can marry the sex robot.
Yeah.
You know, harmony.
in certain states in America, I think it's 8 states where it's cool. You know, you can go and have a beast and say it's your wife. You can
marry trees.
Yeah, people. Yeah, so some bitch one time. You know what she did?
Someone married themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. Exactly.
A bitch has a partner that's a theme park. It was a partner at a theme park.
I was like, I don't want no details. I'm gonna forget this.
Yeah, but that just shows you, man, America's that land of confusion, man. Yeah. You know, that is Babylon, man.
If it was the Holy Land, the righteous land of God, which they like to say, then you know the righteous laws of God would be the laws of God would be being observed. But you know what's going on in there? Degeneracy on a higher level, man. Yeah, even man. You go into the social economic levels, man. How the hell are you gonna go to you think anyone in Jerusalem gonna be wearing anything but the flyest stuff? I'm like, man, if he ain't got at least 13 kilograms of gold on him, he's going off, man. How you gonna be in Jerusalem? You gonna be a servant? You better be blinging off, mate. The chain, you better be struggling to walk. Man's neck is just all. Man's got the extra long neck. There's the neck is like that because the chain is so heavy on it.
That's it. That's right.
I'm like, man, because man is getting blessed up. How the streets gonna be gold?
Yeah,
you have some peasant walking by, the guy's wearing sackcloth.
Nah, man.
Nigga, you gonna be in Jerusalem, you walking around, you see some nigga in sackcloth.
Yeah, no,
like, no, oh hell no.
Hey, he's getting kicked out.
Man, straight. Man better be there. Better be, you know, you're gonna have a beast in his prime.
Yeah.
Pulling the cart. The cart's gonna be right. Glorious carts. Yeah. That could just be pulling fruit. He could just be, you know, just, my Lord, would you...
Yeah, that's
the
right.
holy apple. Yeah. Man's like, the holy apple, you just got to taste it. Oh. You know, all kinds of blessings. America's the opposite, man. You walk around, you see homeless motherfuckers on every corner. You're gonna have a royal wedding over in the UK. Outside, you got a bunch of homeless guys. You know, where's the blessings on that? That's a madness, man. You can get Revelation 18.
Revelation 18:1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
So that's the judgment. So let's see why was the judgment given? Because you know that's another thing that people have a mystery of. Just like, why is America going to be destroyed just because it's the most successful, greatest nation on the planet Earth?
Ever. I'm
like, bro, what that? I'm like, man, take your own cock out of your mouth and let's deal with what the scriptures say, man.
Yeah, man.
God, that man's sucking himself off so hard. I'm like, bro, what is that? You know, that's why it's like even make America great again. What, you know? My God.
For all nations have drunk the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Yeah, everyone's out here all kinds of drunk up, man. you know, what the hell is you just have to think about, why in the fuck would someone in Saudi Arabia be wearing Gucci? This motherfucker's in Saudi Arabia, he's in a complete other land on the earth. Why the hell is he wearing Gucci? Shouldn't be wearing something, I don't know, some Arab kind of clothing articles?
Yeah, some
I don't know. But it's like everywhere upon the earth, everyone's basically been dyed in the colours that Esau. Everyone's basically doing things according to his vibration, man. Everyone's drunk off that wine.
For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth will wax rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Yeah, everyone's making that good money, man. Everyone's living that good life. The thing is the American system, you know, a capitalistic system. That's basically, that capitalistic system allows, you know, a small margin of people to live real good lives. And then it's like you're gonna have a larger margin of people that have the capability to try and chase that lifestyle. You know, every once in a while they'll get to have a taste of what it's like to live at the top. So everyone's gonna love capitalism because hey, there's a chance you can make the big bucks, man. You can live real good, man. You get lucky, you get that deal, you get the millions dropped to your bank account, you all good. You know, that's how they got you basically looking at the system. But in reality, it's very few actually live good lives. And them guys that do them guys who think they're at the top, a lot of these guys, they got messed up lives, man. They're stuck on antidepressants. They end up killing themselves a lot of the times. You know, their wives scheming on them for their money. Their kids are disrespectful toe rags. You know, you're gonna buy a mansion, then you're gonna be too broke to afford the mansion in about 15 years. You're gonna be a professional boxer. You was the strongest man on the planet. You know, the world champion heavyweight boxer on the planet Earth at one point. And then you broke. Then you just there like, oh, someone please buy my mansion. I can't even pay for that. Please buy it. Man, discounted it for like 20% of what he paid for it.
Yeah, breasts.
All kinds of fruit. So you know, where's the blessings in that? Go on.
Yep, back in Revelations chapter 18 and verse 5. And it says, for her sins have reached unto heaven. And the
sins, man. But, you know, the Lord said he don't like an unjust weight. And that dollar is a real unjust weight, man. There was a period of time where, you know, currency was actually backed by what it claims, you know, weights and measures. You know, right. I would almost go as far as saying precious weights and measures. But that's been completely fixed. You know, you used to actually be able to, you get some gold or some silver, some dollars, some pounds. But now you ain't getting shit. You know, that is basically flying and it has no inherent value whatsoever. It's just decided based on like geopolitical situation what the worth is. That makes it a completely unjust weight. You're going to be getting paid 1 week and then your pay is going to be, you know, with 1 week's of pay, you're going to be able to afford 20 loaves of bread. Then the next month, you're going to get a week of pay, and you can only afford 18 loaves of bread. You know, what the fuck is, what's on that? And you're doing the same work. That's madness. But hey, everyone's here thinking this is the greatest system on earth. Anytime anyone suggests anything else, they're like, no, it's terrible. No, how could you do that? Anything other than capitalism, man. That's what it does.
And it says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai have remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
The Lord remembers her iniquities. Because everyone, who the fuck out here remember any of America's iniquities? No one remembers shit. Everyone's out here thinking, look man, we just alive, you know, we just here. Look man, I don't care about no Gucci. Look man, I just look, whenever I get the opportunity, I'm just, you know, I just be looking to, yeah nigga, learn to fucking read and write. You black monkey, man. Fucking Mayweather. But hey, you know, niggas out here just be. What the fuck was I even saying, man? That nigga distracted. Read it again.
It says.
I was thinking about that stupid ass nigga, simple face, man. That guy's he's already got the chip, man.
Yeah, fuck nigga.
Simple face. You look simple as hell in that video. I'm like, nigga, what the hell are you talking about? Shut the fuck, don't talk about goddamn. Like, nigga, you continue to. He actually represents black people. He's an encapsulation of black people. You can give a nigga, look at, he's got all that money. The nigga can't read or write, no education, don't know nothing about nothing. What a piece of shit, man. Once he stops doing fights, he's gonna be broke as the rest of them fucking. But look what this nigga's buying, man. Why has he got so many goddamn chains? What are you investing in, nigga? Nigga's keeping, he's got money, he got a check. The nigga's keeping a check as a check. 150 Nigga, invest that shit, man. What the hell are you doing, man? You gonna have a check. You fucking monkey, man. That's a baboon right there, man.
He's a dumb nigga.
Yeah, walking around with checks for months, bringing it into interviews.
Like, bring it anytime. See, I got, look at this check, nigga. Invest that shit,
Piece
man.
of paper. Then you go to the bank, it's
buy
invalid.
some stocks, buy some fucking oil, buy some precious metals.
Gets ripped.
You know, invest in some dollars, buy some treasury, US treasury bonds, some 10-year maturation, some 25-year maturation. Nigga don't know nothing about no investment.
Get some gold and silver.
Shit. But then he's, oh yeah, you know,